Hello, my name is Sophie. I am a creative. I design, I direct, I shoot, and I do a bunch of creative things. I am especially a sucker for aesthetics. But we all know that not all pretty things are useful. So many times pretty things just don't live up to its marketing, and I'm sure you've experienced that as well. So today I want to share with you 5 Chrome extensions that are really aesthetic to look at, but at the same time super useful. And by useful I mean bringing you some kind of productivity value, self-care value, or motivational value. I always have so many goals for myself, and I just love doing what I do. I love working, and therefore I always want to look for something that is aesthetic but at the same time that will extend me value. Get it? Extend? Yeah, never mind. Anyway, make sure you stay till the end of the video because I genuinely love these 5 extensions so much. And I know you will too. First, we have vision board. If you like quotes like I do, I think you would love this one. I especially love motivational quotes. I love self-care quotes. I love quotes that will keep me going in general, especially if I'm feeling down or if I'm not feeling motivated. I need a quote to kind of lift me up a little bit. I love this tab so much because every single time you open a new tab, there is a new quote. And every single one of these quotes are so cute. They're so aesthetically designed. It is actually designed by a designer who has really great experience. She loves pastel. She's from New York and she's just so talented. Obviously, not every single time you open the tab, there's gonna be a new quote. They recycle through about like 20 of them, but every single one of these motivational quotes is a different design, has a different font, and therefore it's a really enjoyable experience, especially you like aesthetics. Every single time I open a new tab, it actually makes me want to look at it, and it just brightens up my day like a little bit. Next, we have task aid, and you would definitely like this if you like to-do lists. This one is actually like the most popular one out of all of these tabs. You can note your goals, you can note your projects, you can even collaborate with teammates, even have calls. You can have different projects that you set deadlines for, and it's so useful. It's literally like an entire world just in your Chrome extension. You can create projects for every single area of your life. So I have one for my personal goals. I also have one for my work. I also love that there are different views. So I'm a very visual person, so I love seeing it in different views. Sometimes I want to look at this one view. Sometimes I find that, oh, this maybe like timeline view might work better for me. And of course, it's very cute with really cute avatars, like mine is an elephant. Next one is called Current. It's actually a new found on my list, and I have fallen in love with it already. Current is a tab that lets you practice mindfulness throughout the entire day. I have started to value more and more about mindfulness after I started working at a startup because it is super fast paced. Like, I do personally feel a lot of stress, and there's a lot of demand for me to work better and work faster, and therefore at the same time I need to have mental clarity. I need to make sure that my mental health is at its best even if I'm stressed. And so I really started to practice meditations, really started to value mindfulness. And your mental health is literally like one of the most important things about you. Your emotional state is so important. I really highly encourage you to try out meditations or mindfulness if you have not tried it yet. Essentially, with Current, every time you open a new tab, you can see a different exercise. It could be reflection, it could be stretching, it could be breathing exercises, and it just lets you practice small exercises of mindfulness throughout the day, and it's a really good reminder, especially if you're under so much stress. And the best part about this tab is that there are several meditation and breath exercises that you can do with really cute animations. These animations are actually so aesthetic and so cute to look at. It's literally a mini headspace, and I love the fact that you can go back to see how many meditations you did. You could also set goals and etc. It's literally like an app. Next one, we have Priory tab. I actually use this for years, but I constantly like to look for new things and try out new tabs, so eventually I switched it out to task aid. With Priory tab, I love the fact that there is your daily to-do list, there's your weekly to-do list, and there's your monthly to-do list. So essentially, it lets you prioritize whatever is most important to you. They also have different counters, for example, like the day, the normal clock counter. You can also see how much time you have left throughout the day, the week, or the month, or the year. I love the simplicity of Priory tab and the fact that you can prioritize what is most important to you. And most importantly, you can change the background colors or text colors to whatever you like. And finally on this list is one called Gratitude tab. And this one is the best out of all of these because I designed it. I read this book called The Get To Principle, which basically talks about how instead of thinking you have to do all these errands or tasks that you have to do, you get to do them. You're lucky in life. You are lucky to be where you are, and therefore instead of you have to, you should think I get to. I get to run the errands today, I get to study today, because legitimately, like, not everyone gets to be where you are, and you are lucky to be where you are. So it's a method of practicing gratitude, and gratitude really makes you a happier person and more productive, probably. So rather than calling it a to-do list, I call it the I get to list. So every single day you can look at the big title, what do I get to do today? And then you can add your tasks to urgent and non-urgent column. By the way, do you know that us as humans are more tolerant of minor issues when we find something aesthetic? This is called the aesthetic usability effect. So even if these tabs have issues, we're literally programmed to not mind it so much, rather than something that doesn't look so good, that is filled with issues. So these are all of my favorite aesthetic, but very, very useful Chrome extensions. I would love to know which ones you are going to download today and install. Let me know what you think of Gratitude tab. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to me. And you can follow me on Instagram to check out more of my work. And I will see you in the next one.